Alright guys, I put out my video for week 4, but I forgot about the hard path here. The hard path is extremely annoying. It does have a node where you have to knock them down or else you're only doing like 10% damage. And when you do knock them down, they get a passive unstoppable. So we are going to bring slow champs galore. Okay, so Dragon Man puts a slow on his special 1. So every time he drops the special 1, he's applying a slow. So we can just keep repeating that over and over and over again, and you don't have to worry about the intercept. The other option is when you knock them down, they're going to get an unstoppable. You can go ahead and get the unstoppable by intercepting their light or medium attack. It's extremely annoying. I find the AI with the unstoppable on to be much more unforgiving with the intercepts. Dragon Man, She-Hulk, Silver Centurion, Red Guardian, Shang-Chi are all going to be excellent counters here. Now, of course, they have to throw some mutants on there. So your Shang-Chi's and your Red Guardians are not going to work, your Shang-Chi isn't going to work against like mutant champions. A Red Guardian, he's science, he could work against them, but here I'm going to use Shang-Chi against Angela, I'm going to use him against Daredevil, and I'm going to use him against Valkyrie. For I could probably have brought in Red Guardian as an option. I could, or Silver Centurion would be, or Dragon Man. All are going to work for Mr. Sinister. Then there's a Havoc. I don't have Silver Centurion on here. I'm sure he'd be much better option because he has the armor ups and the slow on his heavy. Not on the special one. He has it on his heavy. Dragon Man, you can just keep knocking him down with the special 1 over and over again. Just once you go to a special 2, you pretty much screw your rotation over. So you have to be throwing that special 1 every time you get to it, or else you lose out on your rotation. Then you're going to have to throw an intercept. The other interesting, and again, I'm just playing through these quickly so that you can see what. I'm just going to let you know what I'm doing here. But there are, I'm sure, some, I don't know if anyone has some other options, put them down below. I did find one, I remembered one interesting synergy, which I didn't play the fight very well, and Dragon Man ended up bailing me out of it. But there is a Havoc. And then again, like I said, Silver Centurion would probably be really good for it. But I don't have him on the main account, which I was doing here. But I do have the Dragon Man ranked up, which I don't have. I only have a 565 on the other account, but I'm sure he'd also put in a lot of work here. But there is a synergy with Black Widow Clairvoyant and either Sunspot, Torch, or Mephisto, that anytime a champion is immune to incinerate, so if you incinerate them and they become immune to it, they will... it puts a slow on. So that was my thought process for an interesting way to, like a sneaky way to try and get around the Havoc. I just didn't play the Havoc fight very well, but Claire with either Torch or Sunspot or Mephisto, both of those champions would be able to get, every time you incinerate them, incinerate Havoc, he'll be immune to the incinerate and he'll get a slow instead. So he pretty much has a slow up the entire time. So here, I'll show you that in a second. We're going to go ahead with Shang-Chi here is just going to make quick work of Daredevil. You just rotate to make sure you do your medium to get your slow on, do your 5-hit combo to get the stun, heavy attack to reset, build up your key charges, and you destroy him. So here, I'm going to show you what the synergy is if you're unaware of it. I was going to try and Sunspot and Claire against Havoc. So it wasn't there. I'll just go to the champ page, and we'll show you the synergy there. So if we head over to Claire, look at the info and look at her synergies. There is, let's go, there it is. So when the opponent is immune to incinerate, you put a slow on. That was my thought process here. So as long as there's a slow, I just have to make sure I knock him down and then get the damage in. Unfortunately, I didn't didn't solo this one. Sunspot did put in some work, but again, just didn't play the fight all that well. But you can see as soon as I start hitting into him, he has a slow. He's immune to the Incinerate, he gets a slow. I try to knock him down, now I can go do full damage to him, which is great. And I probably should have, I was trying to be, trying to weave in a special too, if I could go ahead and get it. So again, you can see he's got the Incinerate on. Sorry, every time he's Incinerate immune. So I got to make sure I get a hit on him. There we go. We got the slow on him. And now we can go ahead and drop a big special too. Get some decent damage. Unfortunately, we're taking too much damage back from the plasma detonations. We don't have an armor up, and we don't have a way to power drain him. So unfortunately, we don't get it down with Havoc, and Claire doesn't fare as too much better. She doesn't get access to the, like, I have to make it to the Incinerate phase, and then I'm not actually putting on any. I try to throw the special one to get the slow on him. He gets off a special one, which is not great. We do get some damage in there. Unfortunately, I die so quickly from the plasma detonation, and then Dragon Man is going to come in and bail me out of this one. So, and here again, same thing with Dragon Man. I'm just playing much better. Like, I have much easier access to, like, pretty easy access to slow here on the end of the special one. And I can just keep getting him in the corner, get the extra corner damage is really nice with the Dragon Man. And I go ahead and again I use Shang-Chi for Valkyrie, and I use Titania again for the Mojo boss. You don't have to solo it the second time around. We did get clipped by a special 3, but we still managed to pull out a solo. I'll let the music play for the rest of it. I'm sure, again, I think for this Havoc one, Silver Centurion would probably be a really nice option. If there are other good options that I'm not thinking of, because I can't remember everything, put down in the comments. We'll help each other out here. And there we go. I hope that helps, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.